you for joining us here today on Hill Country Happenings News Minutes. There's a lot of exciting things going on around Hill Country Network, and we'll hope to be bringing you updates soon. Bring you news on our Hill Country Network news source, hcntoday.news. Hill Country Network has a lot going on for the North Mississippi area. We hope you'll be just as excited about it as we are as we're coming up in this next few months. Now, I'm going to bring you a little bit of news for today. There is a Valentine's Day bingo. The Magnolia Recreation and Resource Center and the New Albany High School students are partnering up for an exciting Valentine's celebration for our 55-plus community members. This will be held at the Magnolia Civic Center on February the 10th at 10 a.m. If you would like more information, you can call Main Street at 534-3438, or you can contact Miss Annie Irby at 316-2062. Miss Hospitality Pageant will celebrate its 71st year as a champion of the state's tourism and economic development sector while supporting Mississippi's best and brightest young women through a scholarship program. New Albany's competition will be Sunday, February the 23rd, starting at 2 p.m. The format of the local pageant will be a tea competition. Contestants will be judged in a personal interview with the judges and present a 20-second community commercial about what is great about New Albany. The competition is open to all young women in New Albany and Union County who are within the ages of 18 to 24. Interested candidates may obtain an application along with the rules and regulations for participating at the New Albany Main Street office or by emailing a request for the application to Billie Jean Stroud at newalbanymainstreet.com. Deadline for the entry will be February the 19th, 2020. A Baptist Memorial Hospital, Union County, has made a commitment to serve as a partner for Impacto internship program at the New Albany High School. More than 40 students are enrolled in various internship programs offered throughout the New Albany High School. On Wednesday, January the 29th, Nancy Kidd and Stephanie Hodges from the Baptist Memorial Hospital, Union County, met with career coach Susie Bowman and several students participating in the internship program to provide information, to discuss employee orientation, and to schedule work days. Baptist Memorial Hospital, Union County has agreed to host interns in biomedical engineering, marketing and education, and purchasing departments. Lakeland Hughes, the admission counselor of the University of Mississippi, dropped by the New Albany High School on Thursday, January the 30th. She presented T-shirts and checklist reminders to the New Albany High School seniors who have been admitted to Ole Miss. She enjoyed visiting with the students and answering questions. Now at the New Albany Elementary School, there is a Citizen of the Month chosen from each homeroom. This student is one who excels school-wide expectations. Now the first picture we have is for grades kindergarten to second grade. The second picture is for grades 3 through 5. The New Albany Elementary School Employee of the Month for January is Miss Shanna Daniels. Miss Daniels teaches 4th grade English language arts. According to coworkers, she is engaging, empowering, and a confidence builder, takes advantage of every second of every day, and meets every student exactly where they are and finds their strengths and leverages. Thank you to all the teachers in our area for giving of yourself to the students. The New Albany Elementary also has a student volunteer program where the students sign up for different jobs that range from classroom helper, scuff mark remover, office vacuumer, recycling helper, and more. Over 200 3rd through 5th grade students are volunteering this school year. Now pictured are some of the January volunteer workers by grade. 2 New Albany soccer players committed to play college soccer in front of friends and family and school staff on Monday, January the 27th. Max Spencer signed to play with East Central Community College, and Barula Silos signed a scholarship for Itawamba Community College. Now, the Tallahatchie Arts Council, which calls their home in New Albany at the Art House over on Highland Street, You can find them by looking for the old clearance bridge that used to go across Main Street. The museum has it set up to where you can go and observe trains. Well, right beside there is the art house. And Susie Brown, the Tallahatchie Arts Council member, said, "We are excited about the upcoming year. Some of the upcoming classes include melted glass, wood carving, beginning watercolor painting, thrown pots on a pottery wheel, just to name a few. Not only are we looking to provide different and interesting classes, but are looking for more outreach for children." Jill Smith at the Union County Heritage Museum and I had the opportunity to meet earlier with our local homeschooling groups, and we understand their children's arts needs. We also have plans to reach out to the Boys and Girls Club. They also invite you to become a member of the Tallahatchie Arts Council. It's $25 as an individual or $50 for a family. If you would like to support the Tallahatchie Arts Council, even if you don't feel like you have an artistic bone in your body, please, they accept sponsorships also, and you can pay your $25 a year and help support arts in our area. And we want to say congratulations to the Myrtle bowling teams. The boys and the girls bowling team placed second in regionals. Both teams will compete in state championships on February the 14th in Jackson, Mississippi. Congratulations. And this picture is the Little Dribblers, and they did such a great job this year, the Booster Club announced. They want to thank all the parents and grandparents and the family for supporting these little people. Now, for all you East Union fans, they are having a sponsorship opportunity. East Union Softball is in a fundraising effort to renovate the entire playing surface of the East Union Softball, East Union Little League fields. We have currently hauled in 5,000 yards of dirt to completely redo and level the playing surface. Your sponsorship will not only help current players and the kids who play Little League, but also students for years to come. If you could give a sponsorship for $300, and it's good for 12 months, though you'll get a renewal letter to be mailed once the sponsorship expires. Now, with your tax-deductible donation, you can be a part of a great asset to our East Union community. Proceeds from the scholarship will be used for the field improvements and maintenance. And upon your decision to support and sponsor the East Union Softball, we will have a sign of your company printed and displayed at the softball field. Please enclose, along with your sponsorship check, a company business card with all your company information so we may include it on your sign. If you, as an individual, would like to sponsor this, please let them know. They would appreciate your help too. Now, for additional information, you can contact Josh Blythe at 662-213-7013, or you can call 534-6941. They say thank you for supporting our student athletes and our community. And East Union School wants to say congratulations to Katie Boatner of East Union on her signing with the ICC softball. Please send your school information to Evelyn at hillcountrynetwork.net. You can also send it to HCH at hillcountrynetwork.net. Let us be a part of your community. AC's Coffee is celebrating an anniversary. We'll be bringing you some photos of this later on in the show. Thank you for joining us here today on Hill Country Happenings News Minutes. We're on all the social media. We hope you will follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Go to our Facebook page and like us there and follow us because we're all the time sharing and posting upcoming events. We're also sharing some of our scheduling on our television station that you can watch on our live stream. Also, go to YouTube and subscribe and hit that notification bell, because if you hit that notification bell, you will be notified whenever we upload any of our original programs. Also, visit our websites, hillcountrynetwork.net or hcntoday.news. Don't forget, we are a news source on that site. So send us your news. We hope you'll stay tuned for the rest of the show, and we hope you have a wonderful week. What's the anniversary?
Oh, a year ago she bought this place.
I'm Brittany Voles, and we are at the American Legion building here in New Albany, Mississippi. Today's benefit, Love for Brentley. His name was Brentley Ray Charles Sipes, and all the proceeds are going to go for his medical bills and to finish off the funeral costs for this family. We are hosting a pageant right here today. And I would love to thank the American Legion for letting us host it here. And I would also like to thank all of the businesses in New Albany, Mississippi. If it wasn't for you, it would not be possible. We would love for everyone to come join us and just show the love for this family from what they've been through. Show that the same love is God's love, and it is amazing. Just come out today and be with us.
Update you on Magnolia Recreation and Resource. We will be at the Ladies Building at the fairground Monday and Wednesdays at 10 until 1. And we'll also be at the Highland House on Tuesdays. So we ask you to just come out and be with us and enjoy playing bingo. Thank you.
All right, so my name is Dante Farrell. We're here on behalf of my family and friends to come and commemorate the lives of Kobe Bryant, Gigi Bryant, and the other victims who lost their lives in a helicopter crash in California. So we just wanted to come out and take our time to show our appreciation as true fans, as true people of the purple and gold, who love the Lakers, who love Kobe Bryant and his legacy, and the legacy that was going to come behind him. So that's our purpose for today. So my first time seeing Kobe Bryant, I might have been 8 years old. My godmother bought me my first Kobe Bryant jersey. He was actually wearing the number 8 at the time. And so I really didn't know who the Lakers were, but her brother lived in California, and so that was one of the things that she brought me up on was Kobe Bryant and the Lakers, and that was around the time that Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe and Rick Fox and Robert Horry and all of those people were playing. So that's sort of what brought me up on the Lakers. So we're going to sing today, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye by Boyz II Men.
My name is Annie Irby, and I'm here to show my sympathy for the Bryant family, and we are here to release the balloons in the honor of them and all the other family that was killed in the helicopter crash.
First, my name is Christopher Berry, and I'm originally from New Albany, Mississippi, but I live in Olive Branch, Mississippi. I've been gone right at 11 years now, and been good friends with Miss Hattie for so many years, and she's doing a great thing of supporting Kobe Bryant, and I'm a big fan of Kobe's, have been for a long time, and I just wanted to be here and support her and support the tribute to Kobe on the balloon release. And I think it's great that people in the community come together and do a good tribute to such a legendary basketball player. The first time I saw him in person was when he first came to Memphis. It's about 11 years ago. About 11 years ago, I got ready to leave and move up out here, but that was my first time actually seeing him play in Memphis. And the second time I seen him play was the last time he played in Memphis before he retired. And I think he played like 2 quarters, and the last 2 quarters he sat out the whole game because I think his knees was kind of hurt.
I'm Michael Irby. I'm here to support Sister Hattie. Well, I'm more of a Magic era, but anyone that's laced up the sneakers to play basketball, a basketball fan, has to have a admiration for Kobe, his work ethic, and the family man that he is. I would just like to say it's a tribute to Kobe, his daughter, and all the other individuals that's on the plane, because Kobe died doing what a father should do, spending time and doing things with his family, and he was on that helicopter because he was trying to cut down time so he could spend more time with his family. Anyone can respect that. And you really don't, it hits you because Kobe's been invited into your homes on basketball games, and you go see him play and all those different things. Not that it's any less of the other people that lost their lives and everything, but it's a special thing that, because we knew Kobe more than we knew them, but it's still pain all the way around.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times, they made us laugh, outweighed the bad. And we get to see forever, but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And we take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye yesterday.
All right, guys, this concludes our commemoration service. Thank y'all for coming. We love you.
Thank you.
Love you, Kobe.
Good evening. I'm Sue Morrison, and I'm the current president of the Union County Republican Women's Club, and we want to welcome each and every one of you. There's lots of officials here, lots of representatives of officials here, old friends and new friends, and if you're not already, you soon will be. First of all, I would like to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and I would like, if you will, for all the veterans to stand and all the emergency personnel to stand. Thank you for your service. And now, if everyone else will stand, we want.
On behalf of to all those who are joining us tonight, literally, on behalf of the county party, I want to say thank you. For a lot of you, this has been a decision that has been in the making for a long time. For some of you, this decision was not quite easy, but we greatly appreciate you making the decision that you've made to join the Republican Party. Lucian Smith was appointed the 12th chairman of the Mississippi Republican Party in October of 2017. Aside from being an attorney in private practice, Mr. Smith has also served as chief of staff for Governor Barber and in-house counsel for chief of staff for Governor Bryant. In-house counsel for Governor Barber. He and his wife are active members of the Madison community and Cathedral Parish of St. Andrew's Church. He's the proud parents of Liam and McEwen. Did I pronounce that correctly? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, please welcome back to the podium and back to New Albany, our friend and chairman, Lucian Smith.
Thank you all so much for having me here tonight. I hate that I was a little bit late. We try to promote people at the party onto better jobs, because if you work at the state Republican Party, I guarantee you we are paying you next to nothing. You're there out of conviction, and so when there's a good job, I encourage people to go and take it. And the young woman who makes sure I have the correct details on my schedule still has gone to a much better paying job. I think she doubled her pay. I think there's a more powerful force in Mississippi politics than the Mississippi Federation of Republican Women. One of the first pieces of advice I was given the first time I worked on a campaign was, anytime you go into the county, you talk to the county chairman to be polite, and then you talk to the Republican women to get it done. And I think that is still very good advice, although between Sue and Clay, you've got a heck of a team up here running things for the Republican Party, and it is a pleasure to be here with you. The other reason I'm here is it is always a special day when we are able to welcome into the Republican Party conservatives who've been Democrats. Y'all know this is something that the party has worked on for years. It is something that Governor Barber worked very hard on, that Governor Bryant worked very hard on, that Governor Reeves has worked very hard on. It's something that's been personally important to Senator Wicker and Senator Hyde-Smith. I think it's been especially important to Roger because Northeast Mississippi is home to him, and he and I have talked many times. He's given so much of his personal time trying to make sure that conservatives who are in the Democratic Party recognize that they're in the wrong party. So let me say to the Democrats who have formally switched over to the Republican Party, welcome to the Republican Party. I'm going to take a minute to recognize the Democrats who are switching over, most of whom are here with us tonight. Sheriff, and when I say your name, if you'd stand up and I'll say a little bit about you. Sheriff Jimmy Edwards. Sheriff Edwards has worked at the Sheriff's Office for over 20 years and was just sworn in to his third term as Sheriff. So welcome, Sheriff. Phyllis Stanford, your circuit clerk, has switched over, as has Pam Bowman, the coroner, neither of whom are able to be here tonight. Is Ronnie Gowdy here, the constable? Ronnie has switched over to the Republican Party. Chris Childers A Justice Court judge also was not able to be with us tonight. Is David Garrison here? Wes Creighton, Election Commissioner. He's not here. Bill Aslan, Election Commissioner. Bill has represented the 2nd District on the Election Commission since 2013, and he's up for re-election this year. Sam Taylor, a newly elected supervisor. He's not able to be here this evening. Chad Coffey? Coffey, okay. With a name like Lucian, Chad, I feel your pain, so I'm sorry. He's a lifelong resident of Union County. He's married with 4 children and is currently serving in his 2nd term. He previously served as president of the Board of Supervisors. Randy Owen, supervisor for District 4. And you all have seen, and I don't think they were able to be here, Tim Kent and Johnny Anderson with the city have both switched over. Oh, I'm so sorry. Tim's entering his 16th year of mayor of New Albany, and a lot has changed since he originally ran for mayor, as you all are well aware. So on behalf of the Mississippi Republican Party, welcome to the Republican Party and welcome home. You know, as I've traveled around the state over the course of the last 2.5 years.
And 2 is Steve Vasallo is going to come talk to us. He is the Northern Mississippi Campaign Chair. That means for 33 counties for the president's re-election, and the Mississippi State Chairman for the Mighty American Strike Force, and he'll explain what that is when he gets up here. But Steve, will you come, please?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. First of all, I want to thank y'all for having me. I brought my running companion in Oxford tonight, Jim Stevens. Jim is actually a graduate of the W.P. Daniel High School here in New Albany. Jim and I got involved in the Trump campaign from the very beginning last time, and we were the co-chairs for Lafayette County. And Sue and Nancy, we've got 2 wonderful women who have replaced us as the co-chairs this time in Lafayette County. But Jim and I were told when we got involved last time that Donald J. Trump will never carry Lafayette County. Well, we won by 3,000 votes. So anyway, we proved that you can do things when people tell you can't. But one of the things we did that I'm going to talk about in a minute. Now, first of all, I'd like to see a show of hands. How many here have ever heard of the Mighty American Strike Force? Anybody? 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. When you leave here tonight or sometime tomorrow, if you would Google MASF, Mighty American Strike Force, just the initials, MASF.online, it'll tell you more than you want to know about the Strike Force. But I'm going to tell you in a little bit about that. But first of all, I didn't want to be melodramatic tonight, but I am, and there's a reason for this. This is going to be an election, ladies and gentlemen, in November like we've never seen in our lifetimes. This is a bellwether election. And if you think it's going to be a walk through the park, they are after us constantly. They're not after just strictly the president. They're after you and they're after me. We are going to have our hands full. And my wife and I, we don't have children, but those of you in the audience who have children and grandchildren, you need to get involved for the sake of those kids, if nothing else, because if we lose direction of this country, we'll talk about that in a minute, what's going to happen if the other party gets control, and it's not going to be a pretty situation. I can tell you that right now. So anyway, we need to decide what direction this country is going to take this year, which way we're going to track for our children and grandchildren. And that's the reason I really appreciate the invitation tonight. I want to convince y'all to get involved in a major way, and I'm going to give you 2 opportunities. Sue mentioned our 33 counties for the Trump campaign in northern Mississippi. Patricia Glover and Sue are 2 of our 33 county chairs. and we're going to be very active. We'll have our big annual meeting in May in Oxford like we did last year, and then we'll get our marching orders. And so if you want to get involved in the Trump campaign, these two ladies right here in this room tonight can certainly get you involved in a major way. And I'll tell you, all the time that Jim and I spent there in 2016, I have never regretted a single minute of that involvement. And this year, for every minute, at least I was involved last time, it's going to be at least probably 10 times that this year, and we'll talk about that now. As important as the president's reelection is, and it's critically important to the future of this country, we've got to also win the House back, and we've got to keep control of the United States Senate. Now, there are 23 Republicans up for election in the Senate and only 12 Democrats. So right there, the odds are against us, but we've got some open seats, and that's one of the things I want to talk about tonight. Now, this is going to lead me into the introduction of the strike force. The mighty American strike force was formed many years ago when George W. Bush was running for president. And a group of people approached him and they said, "Governor, what can we do to help you?" And Governor Bush said, "Where I need your help is in other states." And those of you who have got a few years on you like me and Jim, you know what happened in Florida that year. Remember with the hanging chads and all that, what we went through with the state of Florida. But anyway, that's how the mighty American strike force was formed, to take Republican volunteers like us in 2016 and some of you that went to other states that we call battleground states. And I'm going to give you some concerning news right now to tell you that what's ahead. We have a national phone call about twice a month right now with the strike force. Rick Potter is our national chairman. He's based in Dallas, and he made a comment the other night that has still got me concerned. And I want you to think about what I'm getting ready to tell you. Donald J. Trump got 306 electoral votes last time. Had he not carried the state of Texas, Hillary Clinton would be president of the United States today. That's a fact. Texas this time is a state that is being considered a battleground state. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, it's up for grabs. That is concerning to every Republican in the United States. So in 2016, Jim and I thought we had Lafayette County in pretty good shape, which we did, fortunately. And we got a call from Miss Jeannie Lucky, and I'm sure y'all know who Jeannie is.
I'm Sylvie.
And you're watching the Dog Feed.
Hey guys, I'm Nayeli.
And this is Braulio Cuellar. Brian Romero.
Alright, so Braulio and Brian, how do you guys think you guys will do in the playoffs?
I think we have a chance to make it pretty far into the playoffs. We might they're saying we're gonna play Pontotoc first round.
Yeah, Pontotoc.
Yeah, and I think we have a chance to make it pretty far.
Are you guys prepared for it?
I feel like we are. We have the ability to do it. We have the players. Just has to come down to the day and see who wants it the best.
Right, and are you ready for your senior night?
No, I'm not ready for senior night because that means it's possibly my last home game, and I'm not ready to leave the team. Next year's college, and I'm not ready for college.
Do you plan on continuing soccer?
Yes, I'm going to play at ICC.
Who do we play Friday?
North Pontotoc
And what time?
at 7. Senior ceremony is at 6:30.
Okay. So how do you feel about the seniors leaving?
Well, they're a huge part of the team. I don't know. It's really big for me because I've played with them basically since I started playing. Like since I joined the team, they were there with me, and I'm gonna be missing them.
And who did you get the most close to?
Probably Braulio, because I've been playing center back with him for 3 years straight. I started playing. He was there with me. He showed me a lot. He showed me around. He was the one I learned the most with, and I just stuck with him around every day.
And how do you feel about the upcoming team?
I'm confident. I have a good feeling with them. I feel like we'll get far as well. I mean, you just got to practice with them, stay with them.
Now my turn to reverse roles. So Nayeli, senior night. You also being a former NAHS women's soccer player. How do you feel about senior night?
I feel good.
Feel ready?
I guess, yeah.
You ready to whoop some North Pontotoc butt?
Honestly, I'm ready for you guys to whoop North Pontotoc butt.
We gonna show them how to whoop some North Pontotoc butt.
Thank you, Braulio and Brian, for coming out for the interview. And good luck Friday on your senior night, and good luck on playoffs.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Chena.
Hey, I'm Caroline King, and I'm here with Aylin Hogue, who's on the girls' soccer team. Who are y'all playing your senior night?
We're playing North Pontotoc.
No, and when is that?
It's Friday.
Friday at
5.
Friday at 5. Be there. Tell us about your experience with Morville.
Oh my God. Carolina Mobile is fine. I do not like Morville. They're very physical. They're a good team, but they're very physical and they're very dirty. And
How dirty do they get?
They get very dirty.
Thanks, Adeline, for coming on. Hope you have a good rest of the season.
Thanks for having me.
What's up, guys? We're here with Tucker Shannon today, one of the key members of the New Albany basketball team. And tell me about the hotbed this Saturday at New Albany.
Well, hey there, glad to be back. We played Potts Camp Cardinals, and they're a really good basketball team. They're one of the top teams, well, 2A teams in the state. They got 2 big forwards, Walter Hamilton and Mitchell Salisbury. They'll be tough to handle, but I think we can take them on.
Okay. And what are some of the things that you wish to do this weekend?
I mean, I'm not really much of a scorer, but I wish I could get a couple rebounds and block shots and just kind of alter all the shots.
Okay. And, you know, we've been, as a fan of the New Albany basketball team, we've been looking to see some dunks. Anyone be able to see one this weekend?
Oh, you'll see multiple dunks with all the teams there.
We're talking about from you.
You'll see a couple from me, too.
Okay. And we have some audience in here. You know, they have a couple of questions to ask you, so anybody wants to go? Sir?
Tucker, will you dunk one in warm-ups?
Yes, I would dunk one in warm-ups because usually with the regulations at Mississippi say you can't dunk in warm-ups, but with tournaments that's an exception, so you can dunk. So I will be throwing some down.
Yes.
Will you be the tallest basketball player in this tournament this weekend?
Probably, but that's probably.
Okay. Sorry.
How many blocks can we expect to see?
4.
In a game?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions?
Tucker, what will be the best thing to have this year?
It's going to be probably a mix-up between Houston, Tennessee, and Mountain Brook in Alabama. Mountain Brook's a very good team. They're playing Olive Branch, and Olive Branch has a good guy, Cameron Matthews. He's committed to Mississippi State. So I think it'll be a really good matchup, and I'm excited to watch them play.
What about Callaway?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Callaway and Houston, Tennessee. Callaway is one of the top teams in Mississippi, and they're very good. And Houston, Tennessee is one of the best teams in Tennessee, so it'll be a good Tennessee versus Mississippi matchup.
Well, Tucker, we're excited to see you this weekend. Glad that you're finally playing basketball again. Anything you got to say to the fans that are coming out this weekend?
Just come out and support.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with Caleb Adair and Isaiah Ball. Guys, I just got a question for y'all. Who would win in a fight between y'all two?
Me.
Definitely
No doubt.
me. This dude cannot fight at all.
Isaiah's too skinny, and he's not strong enough.
What?
I mean, you're not necessarily a big guy or anything.
I'm literally like
You're not
bigger
big
than him.
anymore. Look. Isaiah's got a lot of chin that I can hit.
Oh.
So I hit him on the chin.
But only talking your numb-yos with the huge head.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's between y'all two.
Anyways, Anyways.
But Caleb's not quick enough. Like, I can knock him out in any time, any second, anywhere.
I'll knock him out within the first round, mark my words. My first 20 seconds are going to be figuring out, what you're going to do. Because I know you're going to be like, hey, man, like, what's up? Backing up and stuff like that. And then I'm just going to come in with the right hook. And then you're going to be slipped. You're going to be a slave.
You going to be slipped or slept?
You're going to be slipped.
You said slipped.
Oh. We got audio. Right hook. And then you're going to be slipped. You're going to be slipped.
Is he saying you can't talk either?
See, you can't be saying that, bro.
I'll say what I want, and I'll knock you out.
Knock me out then.
Alright,
y'all be right. Wait, sit back down. Sit back down. Sit back down. So, Ader thinks of the last 20 seconds. Isaiah thinks of the last 10. But, like, I mean, when are we going to see some hands, so?
I'll throw him right now.
Uh-oh.
He ain't ready.
Okay.
Oh, he's scared. Look at it.
Oh my! What? Uh-oh! 1, 2, 3. You're out.
Bro, that wasn't even a fight. That was a rap. Don't get that. No.
Here's the winner.
Right here.
Caleb Hader. Y'all have a good one.
Alright, my name is Chance.
My name is Dorian.
Thanks for watching the Dog Feed. Tune in next week.
Every Friday.